Welcome back for another episode. We did the update video on a live stream Landroid a couple weeks ago, and then we were waiting for some updated blades. Well, that kind of got pushed ahead because it decided to drive itself into the rock landscape bed and kind of ruined all those blades. But I did get the new ones in. I got some extra long ones. These are 43 millimeters. I believe the normal blades are about 36 millimeters, and since we put that 6 blade disc on there that was a bit smaller than the factory one, I wanted to find a longer blade. So these 43s make it just about as long as it was from the factory, with a little bit more cutting size, and it does really well. But I did get a hold of some other blades, and these are actually 49 millimeters. See if I can get even wider cut width out of the Landroid. So we're going to, well, I put the 43s on there. So I put the 43s on there already, and as you can see with this one, it is getting stuck on the new disc. So if it doesn't get stuck, it actually works really well. So well, I'm gonna see how much clearance we have with the side down there. There's not a lot, less than my fingers. So kind of picking up where we left off, the power decided to go out in the neighborhood. It is back now, but we're going to try out these bigger blades and then check for clearance to see if it works. But it's also been recommended to pull this catch guard off, and that can potentially get me a little bit more blade clearance, and allegedly it won't get stuck as often without this on here. So I'll possibly give that a go if the bigger blades don't fit. So I'm going to throw one on and see what kind of clearance we got. So reference, so this is a normal size blade, 36 millimeters. This is 49 millimeters. Just a wee bit longer. We're going to check that hole size is the same, so that's good. So that should fit right on the actual screw port here, and it won't be as wobbly as these 49s, which actually have a smaller hole. It doesn't fit there, it sits right below. Throw that on with a new screw. So the screws don't fit, so I'll use the original screw. And this is for a completely different lawnmower, so it does make sense that the blades don't fit, or the screws don't fit. So that fits on there, but it's kind of tight. Doesn't spin quite as easily as that one does, but it does move very sharp. Alright, so I will spin that around. And while it doesn't hit, it is extremely close. So I'm going to try it without taking off this piece, and we'll see how that works. I'm also going to grind down these little flaps because these other blades like to get stuck on it. Because I do like these blades, and I'll do a mixture. So I'll do 3 of these long ones, 3 of these extra long ones, and no more short ones. 3 of each. But I gotta take this off, make it easier to grind. Or maybe I'll just leave it on there. This one's got that extra blade disc lowering, so get that lower cut, which has been working. It is cutting just a little bit lower than it was before, so that's nice. Not quite as low as I wanted it to cut, but it is better. Alright, so that is not as loose as I want it to be. I'm going to pull it off a minute. And while I'm grinding that off, I might sand that down a little bit just to get a little extra clearance out of it. Oh, no, there's plenty of clearance. It's just the blade is thicker, so it's compressing it a little bit more. That's why it's happening. Alright, I'll cut these down and come right back. So power went out again, so working by flashlight here, but I got those fins ground down, and now I got the 3 new 49mm blades in there and spinning it around. It doesn't hit. Only concern now is like blade overlap. They might just hit into each other, so I might end up having to do like short blade, extra long blade, short blade. We'll see. We'll run it like this for a little bit and see how it works, but I'm going to do that to the other one and follow back up in a little bit. Thanks for watching.